Welcome to another live on Yard TV. We hope that all the things that we have discussed, it is of great help to you, and whatever we are discussing today and further on, you'll partake in all the conversation. At this moment, we'll be taking not really a deep look in the role of the public defender, but we are going to ask the question if there is a public defender in Jamaica. Yes, we're going to ask the question, is there a public defender in Jamaica right now? Because the sentiment in the street and in the country right now is that all the offices of governance is watered down in this country. We have seen in the past election the office of the political ombudsman was reinstated in the electoral office, and we have seen where Jamaica was almost plunged into political violence. So we are wondering if all the offices in Jamaica is going to be fully politicized, because of recently we have seen where the office of the public defender has become dormant. Yes, the office of the public defender has become rather dormant. And we have seen where people just sit in office and collect Jamaica taxpayer money, millions of dollars per year, without doing nothing for the Jamaican people. We need that to stop. And so we are going to ask today if there is a public defender. Yes. Is there a public defender? We have seen where many young lives have been taken by the security force, and up to the time we have only seen Jamaican for Justice and other agency come out against over excessive by the police, and we have not heard nothing from the public defender. What is the role of the public defender? I am not going to take it by the book. I am not going to take it by the book, because years ago there was a gentleman. Years ago there was a gentleman. I don't really remember his name, but He was very vocal. He was very vocal on the matter of speaking against injustice for the Jamaican people. And we can remember also Arlene Harris. Yes, Mrs. Arlene Harris was also a very vocal woman against injustice, against Jamaican people by state agency. Yes, Mrs. Arlene Harris was very vocal. Yes, of recently we have seen where pensioners have not received their pension on time. Many pensioners have not received their pension on time. And we are asking ourselves, isn't that a role of the public defender to be vocal about? Isn't that? Anyhow, listen to this excerpt about the role of a public defender, not really defining the role of a public defender, but what a public defender should be doing in Jamaica. Listen carefully.
If, for example, the Office of the Public Defender gets a complaint that someone, it's a common thing, has not been paid their pension, for example, and we write to the NIS, National Insurance Scheme, and they have not responded, the statute, the Public Defender Interim Act of 2000, gives the public defender the power to summons the head of that organization or the person who's responsible and examine them and ask them questions about this. If they disobey the summons, then they can be prosecuted for that. Secondly, another tool that we have where there's a constitutional breach and we have investigated that breach and we take the view that there has been a breach, we can assist the person.
So, as I was saying, the public defender should be vocal for the elders of this country in aspect of receiving their pension on time, on a timely basis. And if they are not receiving their pension, the office of the public defender should make it his or her duty to make this be known to the authority above so that the elders of this country can receive their pension on time. Or if they are not receiving their pension duly, the office of the public defender should make it his or her duty to investigate if there is someone being klepto, or if somebody, if the people them pension in government, because right now, a pair of them thing they are going. People are turn up hoping say them for receive them pension money, and when them go to the relevant post office or the relevant place where them forget them little pittance, there's no pension at all. And these persons who run these ministry should be held account for it. People, I mean, I put my mouth a ground. You have ministers where people voting I go in a office, social security office, and a thief poor people pension. Right, you know. Right, you know. People will vote for. Me no mean me, but people vote for them and them go in a office as minister of social security and a thief the people them pension. Listen,
through either provide them with finances to get a lawyer or instruct counsel or an attorney on their behalf to go to court to vindicate, get their rights vindicated. That is why I said earlier we want to chart new frontiers to use our powers more effectively, not only in the traditional sense of well, the police kill someone. I'm not trivializing that, but in the realms of discrimination law, there's a lot that we can do that we have not been doing.
the police, the police, the police must step in. That's why we need a new force. We need a new force that is not under political pressure because we know say this police force right now is being compromised because they are not investigating the higher authorities. Yes, so listen,
In the second week of May, we will be signing a memorandum of association with the Bureau of Women's Affairs. And this memorandum, this agreement, will allow the Bureau of Women's Affairs to signpost complaints, cases to us, because we are really in the process at the Office of the Public Defender of trying to find that test case that can lay down, give the court an opportunity to make a pronouncement on how we are not to treat women in this country, especially in the employment context, so that we can see the women in our country can have a better experience and not be discriminated against. We're hoping to do the same with the Combined Disabilities Association. Another good thing I think is happening at our at the organization is the fact that we have sent a letter to the Commissioner of Indicom, Mr. Terence Williams, for the Public Defender's Office and Indicom to have a joint working relationship so that we don't have duplication of resources. The staff members are ready and willing to engage with the public in a different way, and we are willing also to improve the quality of service that we're giving. Case in point, every new citizen who walks through our doors and makes a complaint will receive a letter letting them know that within 14 days of their first complaint, they will receive another letter updating them on the progress of their matter. It's a new way of doing things so that at the forefront we can have the delivering of efficient and quality customer care or service to the citizens. Each head of an organization, be it private or public, comes with his or her own leadership style, and I think Mr. Witter would be the first again to admit that Perhaps his leadership style might not have been the best, but equally, he would, if he was sitting here, he would have said to us clearly that there were reasons why he led in the way he did. Then there was also the issue of the constraint of resources. Now, for those citizens who have written to the public defender 4 or 5 years ago, for example, and haven't received a response, that is really a matter of a lack of a system in place to.
Look here, look here. This is where we are set. This is where we are set. Anybody who is in the public defender office, them suppose to have a set of efficient lawyer I work with them. That is the only way that public office can be realized to its utmost best. Look at it now. We have seen nowhere, everywhere we go around Jamaica, everywhere where we go, people, government, a bill, government agency, just a bill. Everybody in a government, a bill up and a bill up building, and them a set up themselves in a business. Everybody a bill. We have even Chinese a bill housing scheme in a Jamaica, and them a dig up road. Them a dig up road. Them a do all farmer things. You know, so what day me see a video whereby some road worker go on in a Moran Bay, and a woman drop in an open trench, drop down right in the trench. Now, now somebody a go about them business. And because of careless and shoddy works, somebody now drop in an open trench, damage themselves for life. Government just sit back now and nobody for pay for that. Nobody at all for be accounted for that. What can go so? When you go all over the city, all over the city, in the township them, you have to look good because manhole, pure manhole, just open up all boat in the township. You go downtown, pure manhole, just open up. You have to jump, and I look as you jump, you have to jump like bullfrog. You just a jump, so like you're a kangaroo. Just a jump over and a jump from one side of the road to the next side because of what? Open trench and manhole. Where is the public defender? Where is the public defender? People just go in a garage, spend millions of dollars on them vehicle. Millions can build house. Cause you have some vehicle, when you spend on them, it's like a house you build. One piece of parts, a coffee all 200,000. And as you come out of the garage, so, and a drive guy your yard, boom, you drop in a pothole, mash up your vehicle, mash up the whole of your vehicle you just fix. All because of what? The road, the road, the road is not fit for human to walk on and vehicle to drive on. No road at all. No road. Even the toll road them. You have to be careful. Where is the public defender to defend the people? Where is the public defender to defend the people? Where is the public defender to defend the people? People have to resort to, to people like Andre Stevens now. Andre Stevens become like he is a public defender now. Everything will happen to people. People going to hospital and negligence by doctor. People are lose them life. Where is the public defender? Everybody have to call Andre Stevens. Andre Stevens. Is it Andre Stevens, the public defender now? May I ask a question? Is Andre Stevens the public defender now? Might as well we make Andre Stevens be the public defender. Because of him, I defend the people of Jamaica now. Me have to talk the truth. Anything at all will happen to the people of Jamaica, them keep it to themselves until Partner Draw TV and any night of the week. Andre Stevens. Andre Stevens is the person who them complain. Might as well them get Andre Stevens that position as 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 public defender now. Everybody has something to them, whether upon the road, in the hospital, anywhere at all, if them go in a government office or anything do them. Andre Stevens, Partner Draw TV. Me not advertise or me not do nothing but Andre Stevens. Might as well them give him that role now. Might as well. The truth is the truth. And nothing but the truth over here. Where is the public defender? Where? Listen to Andre Stevens lamenting about the office of the public defender. He might ask the same question as me. Listen him.
Did you know that the most dangerous prayer you can ever pray is only 3 words? If you skip this,
He might ask the same question as me. Asking the same question as I am. Where is the public defender? Where?
prayer, God will skip you too. The universe says that whoever is
Where?
Good afternoon and welcome. I appreciate you being
People,
here as we take a look at the
we
most important voices in the country, especially for those who cannot afford expensive lawyers or don't have the strength to
we
fight
are
civil
asking the question.
yet.
We are asking the question. Where is the public defender? We're asking the question. We need the answer.
Because how can someone be collecting millions of dollars every month from taxpayers and still be invisible when major issues arise in the nation? Jamaicans are dealing with police.
That is where we are trying to ask the question now. How can somebody collect millions of dollars of taxpayers' money? I said earlier, and the person is not even invisible, the person is not present. How comes? What is going on in government? What is going on? What is going on in Jamaica? Jamaica is a real country. People are walking, people just are dropping a manual. Mash up them life, mash up them body. They in a hospital and I feel pay all half a million for buy screw and plate for fix up them body back. And we don't have a public defender for talk for we. What can go so? What can go so? Where is the public defender? Who is going to defend the public? It's the same thing. Did I go on about the political ombudsman, We did ask the question, Where is the political ombudsman? And we can't see the person. We cannot see the person. The only thing we did hear from the justice minister is that somebody supposed for the in the EOJ and somebody supposed for until we barely hear a voice. Now as the election done, we see somebody step up now. As the election done, is that going to go on now? We don't have a public defender right now. And all of a sudden we are just somebody just step out. Oh, Jamaica tax money I go so. Them government people, I can just tell them cousin say, go on out there and go talk and collect a money. I saw it look like it a go on in a governance, Like some minister in an office just send out him family and say, we are gonna send you go make a money for both of us. Just go and act as the public defender until so and so and so. And we just eat a food and share. It coming like a some eat a food thing a go on for the public defender office now. Listen what I go on.
Abuse, political victimization, corruption, and injustice daily. These are the exact moments when a public defender should be on the front line, giving voice to the voiceless. But too often, it feels like that office is just existing on a paper while the struggles of the people go unanswered. When taxpayers hear figures in the millions being spent, they expect value for their money. The hardworking citizens of this country deserve results, not excuses.
We need to stop this wrath, We need to get up and go up on the street. We need to stop this now. It has gone too long. This is going on too long. People, me don't know what, but Jamaican people have become docile. Me don't know what. Something do with water. Come like them put something in our water. I can't nothing else. Like them put something in our water that we just sit down so, like sitting duck. Everything that happen, we just allow it to just take place. And we just sit down so. We need to ask ourselves, are we really African? Are we really African? blooded people, or we were specially bred to be docile. You know, like when them did have a set of slave we are working at the master time house, and them bred them away for everything them say, yes sir, yes ma'am, yes sir, yes ma'am. And then it just develop in our bloodstream. That's everything where the politician, because the politician is the new master time, you know. Yes, the politician is the new master time in a Jamaica now. Them take over. Since the people them of the the slave traders and the planters them get pay off and them gone back England and Ireland and all bout. It seems like the politician just slipping at them place, and the politician have become the new slave drivers now, because everything what we are do now, we just we just sit down and accept it like it is a state of quo. What can go so? Can the public defender do something that we say, yeah, defend the public? Can you please? Can you please? Atrocity against the youths of Jamaica, knocking up the youths them 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock at night, analyzing them, and then you write the same story, pointing gun at where is the public defender? Are you taking notice of these things? Mr. and Mrs. Public Defender, are you taking notes of the amount of manholes and open trenches people have to maneuver when them go around this country, or sometime in their own communities, when water commission and public service come and do their damage? Who we gonna blame? Who we gonna blame? Who we gonna run to? But we have a public defender cashing in millions of dollars per year. Doing what? Doing what? Is it a paper public defender? Listen,
Where money is not free, every dollar collected from sweat and tears and sacrifices and the long hours put in by ordinary people. So when the resources that should be protecting us are instead being wasted, it feels like betrayal. The question then becomes, who is really defending the public if the public defender is missing in action? What makes this situation even more troubling is that the silence doesn't just affect one group, it affects all of us, whether poor or middle class, PNP or JLP. Once you live in Jamaica, the failures of the public defender's office have an impact on your life. Because when institutions don't function as they should, the powerful continue to oppress the weak, and the cycle of injustice continues without anyone to check it.
that is what we are saying. The powerless become weaker and the stronger becomes Goliath. When we don't have a political office to all political people to answer question. I feel that the public defender should not be a creature of the government. I feel that way. I feel that the public defender should be funded either by the public or by NGOs. That is how I feel. Because if the public defender is funded by government, this is what is going to happen. Just as how Indicom is being funded by government, we'll not get drastic action from Indicom because Indicom is just like a big bulldog with gum. And the public defender is not describable as not even a bulldog or a poodle. The public defender is like a paper doll. Where is the public defender? The amount of atrocity. The public defender should be right now beside Jamaican for Justice, fighting tooth and nail against any state power, going against people of Jamaica without impunity. Listen,
This is why this issue is bigger than just one office. It's about trust, accountability, and fairness in Jamaica. This is not just a matter of politics, but a matter of principle. If the office exists only to collect money without fulfilling its duty, then it is an insult to the Jamaican people. Our institutions must serve us, not drain us. We can't afford to have positions that look good on paper but do nothing in practice. What Jamaica needs is a public defender who is fearless, visible, and committed to the people, not someone who is absent when their voice is needed the most. So, with that said, I'm going to be presenting a video to you guys with Andre Stevens speaking about this matter. He will go deeper into the headline waste of taxpayers' money and the public defender collecting millions monthly but missing in action. Listen carefully to what he has to say because this is an issue that affects each and every one of us.
people.
This is how I'd learn AI in 2025. Watch this. AI can now build a pro level website or app in minutes. Minutes. And you're still asking it to write emails.
People, I really and truly have to keep on ask myself if there is a public defender in Jamaica. Is there a public defender in Jamaica? Keep on ask the same question. Is there a public defender? People, I I I see I must mention it again. I see a video of a lady fell in a hole in a St. Thomas. And I say almost everybody a try come for help her. Fire brigade, police, people. Cause it look like the woman dropping at the hole and very hurt inside there. So them have to be careful of how them get her out of the hole. But people, this is where me keep on a talk about the public defender. People, people, I I remember, I remember, I remember there was a public defender, kind of stammer like me, Earl with her. Yes, him have a stammer. Well, me no really stammer so still. Me no really so stammer, me stutter. See me? But Earl with her, Earl with her.
Fraud.
Yeah,
Move.
man.
Chink. Move.
Hey, people, people, people. Some of them say Andre this and Andre that, but this is the same sentiment I share as Andre, you know. This is the same sentiment I share as Andre, but Andre say it in a different way. Listen to Andre Stevens. I deal with the public defender. But years ago, there was Earl Witter. I remember that man there used to be on television like every day Earl Witter used to be on television defending the people in the market, in government office, whether it be in 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 anything anywhere in government. If people go passport office and them not feel them a get deal with, if people them go downtown the office for pay them land tax or for deal with them motor vehicle and them go to Earl Witter go there and Earl Witter bring it to the fore. Boy, we miss Earl Witter. We mix. Earl Witter was a vocal person. But listen to Andre Stevens.
Who is more a public defender for the country? Never ask you again. Miss Reed, no, that's a Carleen Gomes. That's a founder for
JFJ, Jamaican for Justice.
public defender missing, Michael Jackson missing, Chang silent, the watchdog them silent. So that's why Chang and Cuthbert Flynn and the commissioner and the heads of correction can do them something to the people there.
Yes. Me just a talk about it. Me just a talk about it. I say, where is the public defender where people lives have been wasted by state authority, licking down people doors at night and giving story of all sort, putting people on wanted list for no reason at all. You don't interview a man and you just put him on wanted list. You don't talk to a person and you just have him as person of interest. What can go so? Where is the public defender to defend the people's life? Where? But listen to Andre. Listen to Mr. Stevens.
Courtney, when last them sell their wash out with little Dettol and bleach? When last them sell their wash out with little Dettol and bleach?
All of the youth them, will go hell. And when me say hell, me mean jail. Cause our jail them are like hell, you know. Our jail are like hell. Our jail, we call it hell. Yes. Some things will take place in a jail cell, you know, people. You don't even know, yeah. You don't even know something will take place. It take people like, you know, people who go there to describe it. That's why you enough youth always and preach it to youth and you don't get in trouble that you end up in a hell. Cause down the mucky, down the nasty, down the stink. Anything will drop from you no good. All if you drop you no good again. Did you know that? Did you know if you go to jail and you just simple slide and drop, man say you no good again? Hey, people, listen me, listen me. May I tell you the truth? Ask any youth who go to prison or jail. You see, if you're there in a jail, me not talk out in a your part where you clean up and where you sleep, you know. But you see, like all the bathroom or where certain sanitary convenience there where more than one person use. If you drop there so, just slip and drop. People say you're not good again. It reach a street, say, yo, man, bow out of jail for just simple that you're not good again. You drop. Anything will just slide out of your hand. If even you soap up your rag and your rag or your soap drop. At the end of it that, at the end of it that, anything will touch ground. Not good again. Not good again. Anything will touch ground. Not good again when you go hell. So these are the things where the public defender supposed to are going at the jailhouse and the prison them. Go look on what are the youths them um using as public convenience. Is it fit for you, man? Is it fit for you, man? Where is the public defender in a time like these when our government I get millions of dollars from overseas government to fix up prison and jailhouse and them a put it in a them bank account. Them a share it up with them one another and a put it in a them bank account.
More ask again. How to read Cameron, Carlin, read Cameron. Or what's your name? Yes, see are they. Them pretty and have no character. Nothing of them have about in Jamaica. How does she? You know she? Who knows she? Who knows she and not she the public defender? Who knows she? When last it get a wash out with a terminator, get rid of the termite then. Who knows she Jamaica? Who know her?
Missing in action. She missing in action. Just waiting on that monthly check, that big fat monthly check. Waiting. And she now visit the youth them at Dunkirk and ask them how it is living in Dunkirk under police harassment. She now visit the youth them in a Rockfort, in a Raytown, in a Nannyville, in a Bull Bay, in a Southside Tel Aviv, Tivoli Garden, Jungle, Trenchtown, Greenwich Farm. She now visit the youths them and ask them, how is police brutality in your era? The youths them no know her, the public defender. She not have no forum. She not going on a community. I tell Isaac Buchanan, be vocal, Rastaman, be vocal. Are you responsible for the youth them now? Show her up. Isaac Buchanan, may I tell you, show her up. Call out her name, Isaac. Call out her name. Because if them feel so them are going to make you look like a sitting duck. Justice for everybody, Isaac. Call out the public defender. Call her out. Don't make it look like, say, you not do a good job. Call out the public defender. All she do is just waiting on that big fat check for skin her teeth and fly out pan holiday and go eat caviar in a the dearest hotel in a Negril. And most of them, when them get them position here, them end up go live in a Kingston, what them call it, 21, which is Miami or Florida. Kingston 21. Eh? Eh. What can go so? And not defend the youths them own. We not defend the people them. Burn them, Andre, burn them. Burn them like fire.
Oh no, the public defender. Never see her, never hear her, and never collect money as public defender in the country. I don't like them. I don't like the Tutsi them Jamaica. And when them done, disassociate yourself with Andre Stevens. You remember who you call and say so to?
Drink so hard.
You cannot be seen with Andre Stevens.
Remember?
You didn't know when I hear the conversation, Courtney.
I'm saying, Andre, really?
Disassociate yourself with Andre. Well, those who mean me well and know well will never disassociate with Andre Stevens. Rude and rank. What you need to disassociate from is the public defender office. She bright bad, but disassociate yourself with Andre Stevens.
Bedmanship poor.
And can't do nothing. Bunch of Tutsis. Bunch of Tutsis. Yes, you're a Tutsi. I never see you stand up for poor people in this country. What is the duty of the public defender? To advocate on the rights of the average Jamaican in this country. Advocate on the rights of the public, the ordinary Jamaican in this country. You ever hear this public defender? You know her. Who know her, Jamaica?
Nobody no know her. Nobody no know her. Andre Stevens, every night the people them a pressure you. Every night when you listen to Andre Stevens program, you hear the people them, Andre, you want to say my daughter going to hospital and this and that happened to her. Me have my little son and that happened to him. Can go up children hospital. Andre, me I come out of my yard and as me reach round there so me drop in a one pothole and broke my foot. Andre, this and Andre. That's why Andre look like him doing a keep good mental health because them text it pan Andre. Text it pan Andre. Might as well them give Andre Stevens the office. Give Andre the office. Give Andre the office. Andre will do a better job than as William said these Tutsis. These Tutsis. Yes, he will do a better job than these Tutsis. Anyhow, listen, Andre, I burn them.
Me I give her 5 minutes of fame. Who know her? If you know her recipe, not even her name people know.
Nameless and shameless.
Caroline Reed Cameron.
What kind of name that is too long?
Reed Cameron she name.
It too long. It too long. We want
Let me
to.
go to one recent picture. See the recent picture there, producer. When them are swearing to get the millions of dollars. One on is a set of scam and fraud. Moves,
Go ahead.
chink,
Crablows.
moves, Tutsi.
Scammer. All of them are scammer. All of them in a government are
See that lady of
scammer.
Jamaica. When she cut her hair. You wouldn't know how she's here, man. She look like them. She's not a public defender. She's a private defender. Tutsi them. Where?
Go ahead.
Fred, where?
Fred. Go ahead.
Where? I
Go
mean,
ahead.
Jamaica, me stand by when me stand by.
Go
The
ahead.
whole of them complicit.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The
Go ahead.
whole of them in this country complicit. Be prepared for what is to come. Shun the very appearance of evil. Because she's evil. She, Jamaica, is evil. You can't public defend nobody. As much as the old man who used to smoke the cigarette.
Oh, so no, that man there.
You remember the old man when he used to smoke the one for cigarette them? He was a public defender. Arlene Harris never banned as a public defender. But then complicity. Complicity. And when then done, they carry them program for nationwide. When nationwide mash up this country, you didn't know the public apart from me giving her Earl Jarrett. Earl. How will name the name again? Earl Witter.
Earl Witter.
Earl Witter was a good public defender.
Yes, well spoken, man.
Earl Witter was a good public. No can walk in a Earl Witter shoes.
Yeah, man.
Bill Express brings you even more ways to pay. Introducing Bill Express WhatsApp. Be among the first to pay your bills directly.
Earl Witter, man. Earl Witter, good public defender. Earl Witter. Earl Witter, good public defender. Yeah, man. Earl Witter. Earl Witter. That was a man of a public defender. Earl Witter. Big man. Big man. Earl Witter. Me said the man defend even the baby. Even the baby. Even the baby. Earl Witter. Earl Witter defend even the baby as a public defender. Yeah, man. Earl Witter was a man who know how to defend the public. Yeah, man. Earl Witter was a man who know to defend the public. Yeah, man. Earl Witter was a man. Earl Witter, man.
Earl Whitte's testimony before the West Kingston Commission of Inquiry. Mr. Witter took the stand for a third day on Wednesday, this time facing the attorney representing the Jamaica Defense Court.
Me I show you what a man Earl Witter is. Earl Witter, me I go show no what a man Earl Witter is. Earl Witter even go as far as to defend even the people of Tivoli Garden. Yes, that is the man where Earl Witter is. Earl Witter go as far as to defend the people of Tivoli Garden during the incursion. And when them did have the commissioner of inquiry, Earl Witter take the stands in defense of the people of Tivoli Garden. And that's why them get them on the outer government as soon as them take over. Earl Witter, we can get a better public defender than Earl Witter. Cannot get a better public defender than Mr. Earl Witter. Believe it or not, Earl Witter. Listen, just listen. Listen to Earl Witter. Listen, listen.
Mr. Witter took the stand for a third day on Wednesday, this time facing the attorney representing the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF, Peter Champagny. Mr. Champagny brought Mr. Witter back in time to some occurrences uttered at a press conference the former public defender held in March 2014, calling out what he then termed as the JDF's failure to cooperate in the investigations. Asked whether he had in fact made the statement that the JDF was tardy in submitting ballistic evidence to the Independent Commission.
Them man ya public defender. Them man ya defend the public. You see which part the man there? Eh? The Tivoli in inquiry. Yes, them man ya
Of
public
investigations
defender.
in the come. Mr. Witter said he may have, but in an about turn mere seconds later, he said he might not have and may have been misrepresented in the attorney's source.
This is 2 years ago or more that you're referring to.
Yes, but you're giving, with the greatest of respect, sir. Yesterday, you had no difficulty giving evidence in relation to an incident that took place in 2010.
Yes, but my concern is that what you're putting to me was accurately reported.
That is the voice of Earl Witter.
Okay.
That is the voice of Earl Witter. The best public defender Jamaica
over the
ever
years,
seen.
and up to recent times. So that I'm not disposed without hesitation to accepting the accuracy of the news report.
Mr. Witter also requested that the attorney jog his memory.
On the 24th day of March 2014, you made a public pronouncement that the JDF.
Become one of the 500,000 new skilled immigrants in Canada. Get a person.
Yeah, man. Earl Witter, man. Earl Witter. Yeah, man. Earl Witter. Earl Witter. Yeah, man. Earl Witter. Earl Witter, man. The best. Yeah, man. The best, man. The best. Yeah, man. The best, man. Earl Witter. Yeah, man. A truly great public defender. Earl Witter. Yeah, man. So, people, that is how we are expect a public defender should defend the people's business in Jamaica as Earl Witter does. Yeah, man, a true public defender, Earl Witter. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Earl Witter. God bless Earl Witter. Earl Witter, man. People, Earl Witter is a man when them man there a different people businessman. Him no remember nothing about government. A strictly people business. Earl with a deal with. Strictly people business. Yeah, man. Strictly people business. Yeah, man. Earl with a. Yeah, man. Earl with a. True Jamaican public defender, man. Yeah, man. If you don't want to see Earl with her and how him him deal with him thing, yeah, Earl with her, man. Earl with her. Real boss, man, the real boss. Big man, you know. Earl with her is a big man now. Yeah, man. But people, I call it a day. We not keep it too long. So I gotta make it short and spicy. Just a mm, yeah, man. So like, subscribe, and you know, tell me what you feel in the comment section. Yeah, man.